Warning: this film contains educational material that some may find educational. Any humor is unintentional and best just disregarded.
Your life work. These racks and shelves contain a lot of books.
They sure
Tens
do.
of thousands, hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions.
Not millions.
How do you feel about them? Do they mean something to you? Are they your friends?
Well, yeah.
Have you a real love of books and learning?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
You do? That's good. Now, do you like people?
Of course.
And do people like you?
Yes.
Do you like all kinds of people? The young as well as the old?
Sure.
People in all stations of life? You do?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Why are you asking me all these questions?
Because when you have these two important qualifications, love for books and love for people, you may well consider the vocation of a librarian.
Oh, okay.
A vocation that
Okay.
gives full enjoyment to the librarian and radiates it to the public. The public, that may consist of children with an awakening interest in literature. The large public schools generally employ special librarians to assist the pupils in finding suitable books. During free reading periods, the librarian attempts to direct the young reader's interest into approved and worthwhile channels. A challenging and rewarding job.
Sometimes more challenging than rewarding. Perhaps that's how you remember the library when you were young. Perhaps you remember a dark, uninviting place filled with stuffy old people who were there only to make sure that you didn't have a good time. Well, I'm here to show you the new modern library of 1980. My name is Eugene Oregon, and I'm the librarian of today. Today being the 2000s, not the 1980s. You're the old librarian now. I am? Sure, just look at the difference between us. I don't have a bow tie. Oh. Bye. Anyway, I am Eugene Oregon, one of the new breed of male librarians. I'm here today to talk to you about the school libraries and librarians of the 21st century. Librarians have often gotten a bad rap, much of it deservedly so, for being standoffish, uptight, or know-it-all squares. Gradually, the modern librarian has worked to change those stereotypes. As more people from a variety of backgrounds have entered the field, a renewal has taken place.
Wow!
A study of teachers and principals in Mississippi found that the majority had a preconceived notion of the library based on how it was when they were in school and how they were taught to use the library in college. The study found that 76% of teachers and principals reported that they received no instruction in college as to the role a school library should play in student learning. Now compare that to the 100% of librarians who are taught in college how important their role is, and, well, you can see we have a recipe for a great misunderstanding. And if you've ever had a recipe for a great misunderstanding, you know it never tastes very good. Unless you add like a pinch of salt, and even then it's overcooked. But I digress. The study also found that teachers and principals were more willing to work with librarians if they had a positive experience with a librarian in the past. Well, pardon my vernacular, but duh! So that's why I'm here today, to make you feel good about librarians. Hopefully after today, we can all work together for the good of all students. Before we can evaluate where we are, we need to see where we have been. Let's take a brief look at the perfect librarian of the past and the tools of their trade.
You are about to know the thrill of seeing that which has never been seen before. You are about to enter a beautiful, exciting, wonderful new world. The world of 1960. For the first time in history, you'll see...
It's here, it's now, it's groovy. The 1966 model librarian. No changes for over 40 years. Now that's quality. All of these features are standard. A powerful shushing finger, able to quiet even the noisiest of children. Each librarian comes equipped with a standard card catalog, so difficult to understand that only they control the flow of information. And just look at this list of rules for proper library use. Let's not forget the blinders so the librarian can't be distracted. Each 1966 librarian also comes equipped with this cold shoulder and a piercing stare that will have you looking under your bed at night. But wait. Each librarian also has plenty of thick books with no distracting pictures. And of course, don't forget the standard big ears to pick up the sound of the slightest bit of fun so it can immediately be extinguished. Don't miss out the 1966 model librarian. She keeps going and going and going and going and going and going.